welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
So
Nate,
on the funny rendition kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you could see one of them as a accurate to form, right? It's not a whole lot of Hollywood. But if you could turn one of them into a sitcom, which one would you do?
Ooh.
You know, like a serial sitcom kind of a thing.
Well, you can make a pretty good argument for Daniel, almost as like a workplace comedy, because you've got Nebuchadnezzar as the awful boss. Daniel is the one who really makes things run. You know, you got his friends. You've got the same thing that applies to Genesis with the story of Joseph.
I'm now hearing the Office. I'm now hearing the soundtrack, the theme from The Office.
So Nebuchadnezzar is Michael Scott.
Yeah.
And then Daniel is Jim, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, used to the British version.
See, you said it's a sitcom, and I just want to see Jeremiah as the Downy Debber.
That'd be great.
Debbie Downer and something.
He's like Archie Bunker, but on steroids. He's just so grumpy. It's great.
Which one was it? All right, now that we're saying that,
he's like Archie Bunker and George Jefferson now combined.
Which one? Realistically,
none of the problematic or comfy chairs.
See, really, here's the problem. All of the prophets would really make a good sitcom, right? The one that God goes and tells to was it Micah who had to go marry a prostitute?
Hosea.
Gomer married Gomer.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, oh, don't say
No, seriously.
So I married a prostitute.
So Hosea, how's things going with the wife?
Cheating on me again.
Well,
he's like, honey, I have to go away to do stuff for being a prophet of the Lord. Don't get up to anything. And then you see like 5 men climbing out of every,
Then there's a whole back door. There's a line. Hey, fellas. She's harloting again.
I feel
my life was
point.
Not a metaphor.
I feel at a certain point there'd be ones where he was actually like on relatively good, relations with. So he's just like walking past him. He's going out to go to work, and Steve is walking in, and he's like, "Hey, Steve. Hey, Hosea."
Yeah, because at some point, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Wife's a prostitute. Yeah. At some point, one of his friends at work is like, you really shouldn't put up with this. And he's like, well, my wife's a prostitute. What you gonna do?
For some reason, God said I had to marry her. It's like a metaphor for him and the people of Israel.
Actually, that would be the response. Not my wife is a prostitute. Well, the nation of Israel is a prostitute. What you gonna do?
If we'd all stop whoring, she'd stop whoring. That'd be great.
All right. So we got the Book of Tobit as the buddy cop movie,
buddy adventure film,
the buddy road comedy.
Film, yeah.
It's like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but biblical.
and more walking.
So it's kind of like Lord of the Rings. There's a lot of walking.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
some evil that gets defeated by weird means.
Unconventional means. Yeah. Yeah.
With the Book of Esther, then, is there enough calm in it for it to be rom-com, or would it just be a romantic drama? It's definitely a romantic drama, right? Because
Esther is so rich that it's almost like you'd almost want to do that one straight. Just this big, perilous
epic
story of political intrigue.
Yeah.
It's a slightly less murdery Game of Thrones.
Yes. Yeah. Because in the end, the only ones who die are the bad guys. Haman. We got to get some of those shakers, whatever they're called.
I don't know. I just want the cookies.
Indeed. All right, so we have a hankering now to celebrate Purim. We'll get on that. Got to figure out what time of year it is, and then we'll get all the accoutrements. Nate's going to look up when Purim is.
I'll do it later.
Yep.
We're filming right now. It would be inapropos for me to go.
All right, so I think we've discussed many of our favorites for various things.
I mean, just me. I think there's endless gold in both Revelation, especially the early bit where he's yelling at the churches, and of course, stupid Galatians.
All right.
Again, just office comedy. Paul's like, that's like the catchphrase. Oh, you stupid Galatians!
Make sure you hit the bell, the subscribe button, the bell next to it, the thumbs up to give us a like. And remember, until next time, live your faith.
Love your faith.
Share that love.